Hi everybody, it's Tim Rose here. I'm here to give you a little demonstration of the new Paul Reed Smith Fiore, which is the Mark Lettieri signature model. This is a guitar which is mine. I bought this myself from Music Street, and they asked me if I would do a little demo of it for you, so I have gladly taken that challenge. I've always been more of a Strat and a Tele kind of person. Grew up playing Fenders, and I've often found that I haven't always taken to PRSs before because there's something about their dimensions which just doesn't necessarily suit me. I don't feel that natural, and despite their quality, and they are undoubtedly incredibly well made and high quality instruments. So with the Fiore we have essentially a super Strat, but it's got a few extra little tweaks to it which I find really useful. I play a variety of different styles of music. You can see me playing anywhere in places ranging from function bands to musical theatre to jazz gigs to sessions, whatever. And to, having guitars that are versatile when you're a jobbing professional musician is quite an important thing. So I've got this white specimen here. It actually comes in white, black and a sort of a translucent red. But yeah, there's a lot of familiarity with this guitar. I mean, you can see that the controls are very Strat-like. We've got the old volume control there, two tone controls. The first thing that I like about this guitar is that the two tone controls are set up to be, the higher one is for these two pickups and then the lower one is for the bridge humbucker on its own. The traditional way with the Strat is normally to have this one for the neck and this one for these two, but I've always found that to be a bit impractical, shall we say. So anyway, that's the first little thing which I like about this. The other thing that I like about it is it's got extra switching options besides the usual 5-way. The 5-way switch does everything you'd expect it to, okay? In my little piece that I demoed the guitar with at the beginning of this video, I highlighted which pickup selections I was using. I used neck and middle and bridge, but I also used the neck and bridge at the same time, and you achieve that by activating the neck and pulling up that knob, or you can do it in reverse, but that is your kind of your extra Telecaster voicing, if you will. I'll demonstrate the sounds in a second. The other thing this guitar can do is if you pull up this knob, it takes the humbucker and puts the coils in series, and that's a useful thing as well, because what you get is a thinner single coil like sound, but it's still hum cancelling. Doesn't sound like a strict, doesn't sound exactly like a traditional single coil, but it's a usable sound actually, and I really like the way these pickups are voiced on this guitar. It's Stratty, but it's got its own kind of voice as well, and as I say, with the different switching options, it's a very versatile instrument. So let's just have a little listen to some sounds. So this is just going into my Fractal Axe 8, so I'm not using any amps or mics, I'm afraid, but for the ease of use. And actually when I made the track that you heard at the beginning, I also used my Fractal Fendery sound. Okay, let's go on to the neck and middle. Middle. Middle bridge. And the bridge on its own. Nicely balanced between the humbucker and the single coils, I think you'll agree. Okay, so let's just listen to the two extra sounds that we can get. So this is where we're going to have the, I'm going to first engage the middle pot, lift that middle one up, so we've now got the outer pickups. Gives you that more Telecaster kind of sound. Let's go to the bridge pickup on its own. This is what it sounds like in full full series mode, we go to parallel mode. And here it's a bit more wiry sounding, but a very usable sound. You can of course combine that with the other pickup selections, you know, rather than having, you could have a thinner version. Likewise, if you want to bring in the neck pickup, you know, that's with it. Humbucker mode, parallel. Okay, so that's what the sounds are in the most clean voicing. That's how they sound. So let's just add a little bit of dirt to this. So go for something heavier again. Let's just demonstrate the other pickup selections. So there you go. I mean, that's essentially a quick run through the sounds in their most basic form. I like to keep it simple with these things rather than going over the top with multiple comparisons. But we've got clean, a bit more dirt, and a bit more dirt again. I mean, you could keep piling on the gain, and I think this guitar would stand up really well. It's got quite a clean and hi-fi tight sound to it, which is quite helpful if you're going to play with, you know, huge amounts of gain. But what it does mean is when you're playing with medium gain, you get a nice sort of bitey articulation to the sound, which I quite like. So yeah, go along to Music Street if you like the look of this, and check out the PRS Fiore, which is the Mark Lettieri signature model. So it's a very new release, this guitar. It's a good versatile instrument. Okay, cheers guys.